This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrich, and you are listening to Capes and the Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
Hey, what about our Comic Capers podcast?
Ugh, what about us?
We're back. Well, with a change of plans. That's right, kids. We're talking some Flash. Some Wally West Flash. Probably most of the year with some detours. Turn it into century. Anyway, welcome back to Comic Capers. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, again.
Hey y'all, it's Lil Hellfire.
That's Speedy.
The drinkiest girl alive.
All right, so fast forward past all that angry Iris and get right to Flash number 1 and number 2 for the Wally West series. Year after Crisis. All right, so. Yeah, like you said, Flash number 1 and number 2, basically from June and July 1987. So yes, it's after Crisis. Wally's the Flash. He's shown up, some Titans issues, the Legends miniseries. He's been around.
The Legends miniseries is great, actually. I'm sure we'll cover it one day somewhere.
Yeah, we can do that.
I like our new little backdrop, by the way. It's cute.
Oh, yeah? Thank you.
See, that's why you gotta watch the YouTube, kids. Phil goes out of his way. He goes all out. Very extravagant.
Fancy. I am not a fancy man. All right, so yes. We said Flash number 1 from June 1987.
Hey, who's this written by?
Mike Barron. Penciler Jackson Geis. Larry Maltstead inker. Yes. Steve Haney letterer. Carl Gafford colors. Mike Gould editor. So yes, no. In the early days, kids here. Oh, look at this, man. They even advertise this as, the bottom of the cover. It's like from the pages of Legends.
Exactly.
Shouldn't it? I mean, wouldn't it have been? I don't know. I mean, I guess Legends was the hot thing on the street at the time, but wouldn't it have been like from the pages of Titans or something?
I mean, honestly, Titans is more prestigious.
It's been the popular kid longer than anything.
Yeah.
But again, maybe we're trying to push Legends too. It's like, I didn't.
That's just a secret editor's note. That's all.
I know, because we don't get that in the book. I don't think we get any editor's notes. But yes. Well, the cover says June 87, but the story says it takes place in March 1987.
They couldn't get it out on time. Per usual.
There's a pill for that. But yes, we see it's Wally West's 20th birthday. So yes. He takes $20, runs into a convenience store, and gets $5 worth of lotto tickets and 6 Baby Ruths.
Product placement. Baby Ruths are disgusting, by the way. Hashtag fight me. I'll die on that hill.
Baby Ruth.
It's Butterfinger, Snickers, or Twix. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe an Almond Joy. Maybe.
Twix. So is this the title, True West?
Is it? I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Honestly.
We even see a title.
No, it's just him running some planes.
I know that.
Getting to business.
That's like on the first page. I'm like, is True West? I mean, that advertisement or whatever supposed to be the title? I don't know.
Sam Shepard's. I just thought it was like, yeah, okay.
I was like, I don't know. Is that the title? Is Wally West? He's running west. I don't know.
Just a nice black guy in the background playing freaking saxophone like it's The Simpsons. Is that Bleeding Gum Murphy? Is that you?
Just playing sax on the street as you do.
Ain't nobody giving you spare change for a saxophone. I'm just telling you. Might as well have a trombone.
Whoa.
Hey-o. This was cute though. I felt like this was a good setup. How they had like the birthday party and stuff.
Oh yeah.
At least they gave the redheaded stepchild a birthday party.
Yes, because he's like, oh, time to go home and be surprised, and we see his girlfriend.
Hey, do you remember when Cyborg was more human than Borg? I do.
Where's your mother box, son?
Where's your boom tube? Never mind. Don't answer that.
Hey-oh. Yes, because he goes home and his girlfriend Frankie's there. Surprise party. Yes, that's the Titan, Cyborg, Wonder Girl, Beast Boy.
Beast Boy.
Starfire. Oh, who's that in the back?
Oh, just pre-mullet.
Diggity dank.
But yeah, Frankie's like, you better be surprised Dawn and I worked all. Yeah, the women worked on this all day, see?
It's still the 80s. 9 to 5 and working girl just didn't crack the zeitgeist like they wanted.
Why is he wearing a tie?
He's got to get a job. He's got to grow up. It's just like, he's not a teenager anymore. That's why they're kicking him out.
Like that. And then he's just sitting there eating like a plate full of burgers.
Well, at least it's not nachos. We don't even want to get into the math for the guac of calories and stuff. That's a Flash the TV show joke if you don't know. Once upon a time, Lilith loved the Flash TV show. It was her favorite thing, and then they ruined it. It's no secret.
How dare you?
Bro, Legends is my favorite Arrowverse thing. That says all you need to know.
I love Legends.
Hot lesbians, let's just be honest.
Hell.
They know what they're doing over there. Come on, Ava shows up in lingerie frequently. All I'm saying. Anywho.
Everyone's all jealous that he can eat all this and not show a pound.
Cyborg's just jealous he can eat.
Here, Wally. Check this out. Should I open it? No. Eat it. Of course you should open it.
Oh, they're handy dandy shoes.
Good for 100,000 kilometers at 700 miles per hour.
Oh, yeah? Well, Barry's Chucks in the TV show could hold up more than that. They just set on fire occasionally.
Exactly. I know, whatever.
Secretly product placement, honestly.
Seriously. Oh, we had them made at Star Labs, though.
Naturally.
And then he gets a phone call. And of course, it's St. Mary's Children's Hospital in Manhattan.
Gotta run her heart out. Oh, wait, no. Not this time. That's another story.
I mean, I guess. I'm like, why would the Children's Hospital have a heart for an adult, though?
Maybe the kid's just like, big boned. Better than a pig's heart, Can't be. Hey, when it comes to hearts, you can't be choosy.
Yes. All right, here we're gonna try between this and the next episode. We're gonna try to find the exact moment where Wally's identity becomes public because it's never really expressly show.
What do you want? This isn't like it's a Jeff Johns run where everything is painstakingly, explicitly explained to us in detail, even though we didn't care where the force came from. Nor did we need an emotional rainbow. I mean, it's awesome that we have those things, but I could have gone my whole life without it. There, I said it. There, I said it.
Of course, not that good. Wait, I'm the Flash? What do you mean I'm the Flash? I'm the Flash? What? Huh?
Spend this.
But yeah, he gets called in by the hospital to run this heart out. How did you find me? This Titan switchboard told us where you were.
It's like, bro, it's my birthday. I wanted a day off.
What he says, you should know I'm not a member of the Titans and receive no funding from them. If I do 2,000 miles flat out, there's a cost to me. Because he has to run it out.
This isn't Barry Allen at all!
That's the point. But yes, he has to run the heart from New York to Seattle. But there's a severe storm over the northwest, preventing aircraft from landing.
Bet you wish you had some mushing dogs, don't you?
And the patient needs the heart in 5 hours.
Remember, Wally's not the fastest, so not yet anyway.
Well, yeah, because he's really been powered down since after Crisis. I think around the speed of sound is his top speed at the moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, a little over 700 miles an hour, kid. The question is, what can you do for me?
What souvenir you gonna give me? Gimme! We need that money.
Seriously.
We need the money. Gimme.
Because he's like, they look at me like I spit on the carpet.
I mean, at least it's realistic, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, outside of Bruce Wayne funding Dick Grayson and whatnot.
Well, it is America, too. Because they're like, what do you want? He's like, health insurance. I mean, at least that sounds a little more, doable than like, I want money.
I mean, they would have charged the helicopter to deliver it, so.
Exactly. And it's only, again, he's not asking.
I mean, it's American medicine. It's the least strangest thing in this issue, honestly, if I'm going to be honest.
Seriously, it's not like he's asking for cash. All he has to say is, when I walk in here, I get, don't bill me. That's it. That's all he's asking. But he's even like, I'd do it for nothing if it would save a life, but this is not a non-profit operation. Heart transplants are big deals.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else gets paid.
Exactly. This is the problem with American medicine. Just thoughts.
You guys feel free to call on me, and in return, you take care of my medical bills. What do you say?
So I'm gonna get shot like a lot.
And he says it'll take me at least 3 hours to reach Seattle. 3? We thought you could travel at light speed. Not anymore.
It's a cool one, Barry Allen.
I think as a kid he might have been able to do it, but yeah, then there was all kinds of
issues.
Don't even get into the psychological issues, but as we'll get into,
is it psychosomatic? Is it a Spider-Man issue?
Well, at this point it is, but like even like in the beginning of like when we get the Marker Wade's around, like I think they're even like, he went through the same exact accident that Barry Allen went through to get his powers, but he was a kid.
Exactly.
The body of a kid's a lot different than a grown adult.
They do a lot of changing. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you shouldn't get plastic surgery till you're at least 27. That's when everything's settled in. Fun facts. Instagram girls.
So they give him the heart and he takes off. And as he's running off, they're like, "Good luck, Kid Flash." It's the Flash. So they do that on purpose. I mean, he's wearing the Flash suit.
Oh, we got McDonald's product placement as well.
Where?
What page is that?
Oh.
Page 14.
Oh, yeah.
I'm reading it in the trade, by the way.
I'm on DC Universe Infinite, even though I have the floppies.
They shall not have my money, sir.
I know. I have the floppies.
I bought that with my cold, hard-earned money, and I scanned it in with my old crippled hands. From scanning all these damn comics all the time.
I was going to say, I have floppies of these.
It's just easier. I don't want to have to go all the way to the storage unit, find the right box, just scan them, and they're there digitally forever. Till the internet goes out anyway.
Yeah, seriously. Well, we can't podcast if the internet goes out. So he's running out of Manhattan, and I guess they told him the patient is science fiction writer Eugenie Hegstrom.
I don't understand that reference.
I was gonna say that's not a real person. It's a Hugo and Nebula Award winner.
Maybe. Maybe.
I read all her books when I was in college.
Maybe it's somebody's girlfriend. You know, writers and comic book and artists, they all kind of travel in that same circle. I'm just saying.
Yeah, maybe it's somebody's friend. I read all her books when I was in college. Isn't he still in college at this point?
Oh, Peter Parker syndrome. Drop out, go back, drop out, go back.
Yes. But he's like, yes, she's hooked up to all these artificial pumps and stuff. She's often written about people with fantastic, fabulous devices grafted into their bodies, fascinated by the new. Reminds me of Barry, police scientist. He goes into Barry Allen. Barry would help.
Police scientist. It's called CSI now. Get with the times, damn it.
We didn't have the show yet.
It's getting a revival, don't you worry.
So we had to get the quickie, Barry Allen was the previous Flash. I'm wearing his costume. Makes me feel like I'm wearing his skin. Barry would help anyone, anytime, anywhere. He taught me that.
That's not me. I'm edgy, see? It's the late 80s and you're gonna suck it.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Nobody's so rough. Also, this podcast is rated Teen Plus.
Suck it.
But he's like, Barry taught me my abilities were a precious gift, but meanwhile, he died owing thousands of dollars in legal bills. Thank you, Reverse.
Trial bill.
The Justice League had to pay for his funeral. Oh, Bruce Wayne.
That's hilarious. I don't care who you are. Does that mean the Justice League paid for Superman's funeral too? That was a big funeral.
You would think so, yeah, or else it's either the.
Well, Bruce and Clark, they kind of, if you know, you know. So that makes sense. I think Bruce actually paid for it, not the Justice League fund.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. He said Justice League, but I'm like, wouldn't that be Bruce cutting the check?
I mean, I think they actually have like a general fund. Like I would just assume, and then like Bruce, when it's too much, he's like, all right, fine.
Bruce and Oliver split the bill. He left me his costumes and a picture of what a hero should be.
Dangity dang. That's like an ultimate burn, to be honest. He's like, this is all you're worth, kid. Or is it sad that that's all he really had?
I mean, more like Barry knew he was going to die, but I mean, my whole thing with Barry is he just ran to the future and didn't tell anybody.
Irresponsible.
Iris is alive. Gotta go.
Honestly, that just seems more like TV Barry than anybody. than my favorite version of comic book Barry, which is like, that Silver Age goodness.
Seriously, you could have taken like 5 minutes to tell like your parents and like Wally. It's like, hey, yeah, Iris is alive in the future. I'm gonna go live with her. Goodbye.
Gonna go make some sweet, sweet love to Iris and maybe stop on the way with the timeline. Don't tell her.
Oh.
Honestly, that's who she should be jealous of. And not anybody else. It's the timeline.
We're gonna have a threesome with the timeline.
Be making sweet, sweet love to the timeline.
God, I love that drop.
I love my words. I heard the greatest drop today. Who said it? I did. So humble. Oh my lord, here's another burn. 11:30. Man, I hate this Cleveland, Gary, Chicago stretch. This must be what apocalypse is like.
Seriously, it's like the dirtiest. It looks like tornadoes of dirt and pollution.
It's like funnels of smog in the air. I know, but just burn it.
I mean, Cleveland, I get, but you're gonna leave Chicago alone.
What did you say?
I'm getting hungry, but I'll have to save it.
Oh my god, the way he's running is hilarious, though.
I know.
Like, can I show my muscles off more? Can I stick out the butt more? Like, I don't know who this is for, but it might have been for me. I don't know.
It looks like he's hopping in some points. Don't ever let anyone tell you Eastern Iowa is flat.
Nice.
Oh, it then starts sleeting in Wyoming. Mm-hmm.
Now, who is out here in this weather? You live in Wyoming. You know what time of year it is. You know what's going to happen. I'd leave them personally.
Yes, he's running the rail corridor through central Wyoming. When it happens, I'm 20 miles down the road before the image fully registers. Should skid into a stop. Do I know that guy? Oh, Lord. Yeah, because one guy was strangling another guy. The victim's laying on, he comes back, the victim's laying on the ground. Varney Sack?
Is that like Barney
You
and
hit him right in the face with
Fifth
that.
Avenue?
You hit him right in the face with that sack.
Well, I don't know why they went with Varney Sack, but it's like they wanted the initials VS, I guess.
You hit him right in the face with that sack.
Can somebody get Stan Lee from heaven, please, and have him come down and smack past them?
I mean, you could have went with Victor Smith. I mean, why did you have to go with Varney Sack?
Excelsior!
Brian Smith? Like, the most, like...
Well, they wanted a V, but again, it's like, go with Victor or something, something. Varney Sack?
You hit him right in the face with that sack.
Victoria's Secret?
Victor's Secret.
I know Victoria's Secret. Victoria's really Victor!
Whoa! So yeah, Wally goes back to the victim. They're trying to move. You're hurt bad. Who did this? Varney Sack. It's not his real name. He's like,
You don't say.
I know. You don't say it. An alias, you don't say. A private investigator out of Thermopolis. Local realtor asked me to run a check on Varney Sack. It's not his real name. Used National Crime Computer. Sack must have had an alarm trigger. Found me out, tracked me down, lured me out here. Who is he? And I just love the minute he says the name, there's a crack of thunder and lightning. Vandal Savage.
Vandal Savage is a better comic book character than he will ever be in live action.
Yes.
Enough said, moving on.
Vandal. He whispers it too.
I still have like night terrors about how terrible season 1 of Legends is.
Exactly. Vandal Savage.
The Hawk people.
Who? He's trying to put his big meaty hands on Wally's head. You?
Me. It was me, Wally!
I'm on him quicker than I thought, but he isn't there. And then he's like, I hear the heart sloshing on my back. What am I doing? The PI is dead. I head for the Thermopolis police. So they're like, you better show us where the body is. He's like, no, I got to get this heart to Seattle. Then they're ready to lock him up, so he runs out. They don't recognize the Flash?
The Flash is dead!
I mean, they act like they don't know who the Flash. I mean, if not anything else, shouldn't they be like?
Is this like a take on? These are like he's out in the boondocks in the sticks, so they don't know nothing.
It seems like at this point they're like,
because honestly, they're a flyover state. Technically, superheroes don't come here to battle. That whole thing.
Superheroes aren't real. I know. I don't blame them really. Living out here, it's easy to disbelieve in people like me.
See.
But yes, he's in the Rockies. I pass a semi minutes after turns. Can't stop. I'm running late.
Barry Allen would never. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, he wants to get that heart there in time. He's like,
because he only runs at the speed of sound. Loser.
But yeah, it's getting harder because he's hungry. The cold. I'm up against
See
the
that
wall.
McDonald's, don't you, buddy?
not used to this kind of sustained exertion. 4-foot drifts cover the highway.
I mean, cold is speed's enemy too. So, right. I mean, like in real life and in the comics. So,
all my concentration not to keep from sinking into the soft snow. All I hear is his name ringing in my head like a sound a train makes. Vandal Savage, Vandal Savage, Vandal Savage.
Wally's not okay, is he?
No. Well, he's hallucinating. He needs food.
So hungry.
We're so tired and hungry by the time he gets to the city. Yeah, he just runs right up the middle of the street. Gets the heart in there. They get a stretcher for him. Passes out. How long have I been asleep? 17 hours.
What? That's just an average hangover cure right there.
I was going to say, that's a little Hellfire.
Get yourself some orange juice, some aspirin, and a nice sleep. You'll be all, and plenty of water, and Pedialyte, and you'll be all right.
That's a little Sunday.
If I'm not playing Sims, pretty much.
Okay, the identity's still secret. Did anyone remove my mask? Of course not.
That's why you're supposed to have it like super glued and electrified. Hello.
It should be Speed Force.
You're just gonna trust these people? Should be vibrating, to keep your face.
We passed out. How's he supposed to vibrate?
Barry could have figured it out. That's all I'm saying.
That's true. We checked with New York to see if you required any medication. They said to let you sleep. I'm hungry.
Well, there's a McDonald's up the road.
I know. Well, that's what they... I'm hungry. Well, today we were featuring beef stroganoff and baked chicken croquettes. No thanks. Is there a
honestly, well, I guess it depends on the hospital. I've been in pretty nice hospitals. Hospital food's not bad anymore. Modern hospitals, anyway. Their food court, amazing.
Yes, it depends on the hospital, but yeah, they're not too bad. But he wants fast food. Mm-hmm.
Lots of calories, little nutrition. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, but he says
I can't talk. I just had McNuggets and the Shamrock Shake last night. So.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's March. Well, kind of, sort of, almost March. So they have the Shamrock Shake. It's like all month. I'm gonna have like 20 of those things all said and done.
It's flavored coloring loaf.
I know. I'm just too lazy to make it at home. It's $1.50. What do you want from me?
I know. But then he wants to know how Miss Hegstrom is doing. The operation went very well. She's sitting up and talking. Asked to see you.
Aww.
So yes, he goes to McDonald's, gets 5 double cheeseburgers and 4 chocolate malts. It's milkshakes, you fool. No fries.
He's still old-timey. Leave him alone.
I know. No fries? Why would you go to...
They even had supersize back then still, so I mean...
Why would you get burgers and no fries?
Maybe he doesn't like potato. I do have a friend which, I try to talk them into like learning to love potato. They don't like potato.
Yes, but it's just like...
You would think the starch and the carbs he would want that. But...
It's cheaper to get the meal, Wally.
Well, he didn't get any drinks. He got milkshakes, so technically not.
Well, I think... Well, at least when I was there, I think you could add them, and it's just be a little more, but it's still cheaper than getting them all separate.
Double cheeseburgers are like one of the cheapest things on that menu, though.
I know.
Even to this day, so.
I know. If he has to refuel, why isn't he doing like Big Macs or double quarter pounders?
Big Mac's a waste of butter. It's all bread.
I know.
It's all bread and lettuce. Sham.
And the sauce. I know. Because you get the little patties on the Big Mac. Yeah, you get the...
Exactly. I'm like, can I get quarter pounders on this, please? Thank you.
Double quarter pounder. Yeah, that's when you get the big meat. Well, it's Hellfire.
Phil just said big meat. I got a drop, Ray. I did it.
Yeah. I need some muscle and some meat.
Do your homework and cut it up. Go ahead.
What's the marker? 2907? Okay.
What?
I need some muscle and some meat.
It's kind of weird that this old lady, I don't care how famous she is, but they usually do not give transplants to old people. She's old.
Yeah. Well, maybe she's rich.
True.
But yes, after breakfast, saving all the receipts for St. Mary's. There's a check at the hospital for a flight back to New York. But then he
back in the day when you didn't need an ID to get on a plane. I miss those days. I only had those days for...
we don't see it. Unless he had to show his ID at the hospital, there's a check for a plane ticket. So I mean, just to pay for
Maybe
it.
he could. Maybe it's actually technically just a voucher,
Maybe.
but they didn't want to confuse kids, so they just said check.
But yeah, he runs up to see the patient. No mask, no nothing. You still have the suit, right? You could run up and, cover your face.
It was a lackadaisical security time back in '87.
Again, yeah.
He has the ring, so at least he has that.
I know. But again, it's like, I don't think that...
He's not smart. Let's just all be honest. Wally is not smart.
Well, the identity is not important to him, I guess.
Not in the face.
My favorite Justice League thing ever, Lex Luthor pulls off his mask. I don't know who this is.
Yeah. I know.
But that's the beauty.
What?
That's the beauty of being somebody like Barry or Wally. Nobody knows who you are really. So
I don't know what's going on.
Oh Lord! But then the doctor walks in. What are you doing here? You can't be here. No, Dr. Peter said this is the Flash. I thought that was Kid Flash.
burn.
I know exactly. Burn.
Like, lady, I just almost died to get you this thing.
Oh, I just died in your arms tonight.
That song is terrible.
I know.
It's about male erection malfunction. It's I use medical terms. Don't at me, Rob.
It's all medical terms here, Rob.
Dong is a medical term. Fight me, nerds.
Classic.
But yeah, she wants to see his costume. You must understand, all my life I've weaved stories out of the fantastic. The fact that you exist gives me great joy, not to mention a new heart. Oh yes, we're still using the costume ring.
I just bought one replica.
Oh, nice.
I got it when I got our Daredevil shirts.
Nice.
It's not like I don't have two of them already, but when I see one, just get it.
Yeah, plastic ones, but I want like a Flash.
No, this one's metal, so I think that's probably why I picked it up.
That's what I was gonna say. I want like a metal Flash and a metal Green Lantern. Yeah,
Amazon right now. I saw both of them.
I know.
Get that Green Lantern stuff before that TV show comes out. We know how TV shows make comic book stuff go up in price.
Gimme.
WandaVision.
Oh my lord. Aussie fanboy messaged me this morning. He's like, man, I'm fanboying over Wanda. He's like, did you see it? He's like, me and F were just watching it. Did you see it? I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like, me and Charlie were fanboying over it last night.
Oh, so cute.
So see, you need to catch up. All your boys are fanboying over it.
Yeah, but y'all are invested in the MCU. I'm not. I mean, I love Wanda, so I'm gonna binge watch it, but never gonna go see another MCU movie.
I mean,
who are we kidding here?
I mean, they're about to set her up to be the most powerful figure in the Marvel in the MCU. So.
Anything's better than Captain Marvel.
Oh, burn!
I hate movie Captain Marvel. I'm just saying.
Burn. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say hate, but yeah, she's not exactly my favorite.
And that's why they gave Elizabeth Olsen the shot, because people didn't respond well to Brie Larson, and it's like, oh, I guess we really did do Wanda dirty.
They should have.
She's pretty important in the actual comics. Maybe we can bring in more comic book nerds if we get a little more accurate.
They should have brought Kelly Thompson in to console on that movie.
I'm saying. But anywho.
Oh.
Poor Wally. Basically, this issue could just be summed up with poor Wally.
But I just love plot device. Yes, this science fiction writer is also a history.
Well, that's not odd. Some of my favorite fiction writers are very, very much historical buffs, like George R. R. Martin, Tolkien, people like that, because that's kind of what they base their stuff on. Even though it's fantastical, it still has a root in history, because truth is stranger than fiction.
Yes, our history professors.
Diggity dank.
See, we're classy here at the Capes brand. We have not one, but two professors. Real professors.
Yeah, two real professors. One shady one. I don't want to say he's a fake professor, but he takes off his shirt at the drop of a hat.
It's the apple juice. It's fine.
But he asked her if she ever heard of Vandal Savage. That name is like a virulent disease running through European history. In ancient Sumer and Egypt as an advisor to kings and pharaohs. Some say he was a king. He's been compared to Machiavelli and Nostradamus. Magical powers were attributed to him. I'm not saying he exists, you understand. The more immortality is a bit much, even for me.
Why?
Why? You just saw a guy use super speed. But if he did exist, he would be a force.
So if Flash exists, everybody knows Superman exists, right? So aliens! He could be an alien for all she knows.
Manhunter's a thing, yeah. Green Lanterns, yeah, come on.
Best thing about Supergirl, Martian Manhunter.
There you go. You just inhaled a pound of mixed chocolates?
Relatable.
The doctor again. Kid Flash, you'll have to leave. It's just Flash, doctor. And of course,
It's Speedy!
I know.
Wait a minute, why is Green Arrow's sidekick?
What are we saying about Roy Harper?
Somebody asked Thea.
Hello.
Or Cheshire Cat, whatever.
So yes, he's flying back to New York, and then of course it's the DC.
Is it first class? No, it doesn't look like first class.
I don't think, but it's a DC universe, so the plane's getting hijacked.
Honestly, in the 80s, didn't a couple of planes, wasn't that a thing for a while?
I think so, yeah. Don't anybody move.
He's like, dang it, man! Can't a man just rest?
Yeah, so he just zips out of his seat. Speed, properly focused, becomes power. I hit him 25 times in 2 seconds.
That's excessive.
My ring leaves little lightning imprints all over his face. I feel something snap in my knuckle and hit him 12 more times before I feel any pain. Who's this, Lilith?
I know, right? I never knew me and Wally had so many things in common.
Not in the face.
Unbridled rage? Well, he is a redhead. He's a ginger.
That's why she got that flash ring, kids. Leaving little lightning imprints on his face.
I mean, I could make my brass knuckles have little lightning bolts in them. Not that I use the brass knuckles. They're just for show, but maybe I should do that to the brass knuckles.
Not in the face.
But yeah, he grabs the gun and hits the other one in the face with it.
Not in the
Hit him
face.
in the face with that sack.
Oh! Hit him right in the face with that. 22.
You hit him right in the face with that sack.
That's not how you use a gun. Just saying.
And then 3 seconds later, I'm back in my seat. Oh, my hand starts swelling like a catcher's mitt. Ew.
Did you see that?
I know that guy.
Oh, also, he ate 6 dinners. Airline food, I cannot justify it unless you're going transcontinental. That's when they serve the best airline food.
I asked for an ice pack and 6 dinners. 6 dinners.
Yuck.
I love the stories.
Hope it wasn't gefilte fish.
I have a stomach condition. But in Denver, sky marshals take me to a little room. The stewardess saw me get out of my seat. I tell them who I am. They check it out. It's cool.
Okay.
The skyjackers are still unconscious when they're taken off the plane. The Hawk was
Snitches get stitches. Honestly, mind your business. He saved you.
The Hawk was through here a couple of months back. Yeah, I heard he had quite the attitude. He's quite the monarch.
Show yourself out, Philip.
There you go, Armageddon fans. But he does get back to LaGuardia until 9 p.m. Nobody's waiting. Francine's probably home in bed. Oh yeah, he's probably gone 24 hours or something. It's like yeah, no one's waiting for me at home. They didn't sit around my apartment for 24 hours. Where? He takes a
This is kind of sad and depressing, but this sets the tone for the book pretty much.
Yeah. Well, he And he goes back to the hospital, gets his hand x-rayed. Bad sprain. It's been in a cast for 2 weeks. I tell them about my metabolism. I can heal the sprain real fast, but I don't think they go for that. It's kind of risky. Oh yeah, but he goes home and guess what? Turns on the TV, gets more food. Guess what? He won the lottery.
Suspect. Nothing good happens to a ginger in fiction. Everybody knows that.
Well, don't put your mother in charge of money, but we'll get there.
Nice.
Suddenly everything is different. Maybe I will take 2 weeks to let my hand heal. I got money. I don't gotta be nowhere.
Instantly. You see how money changes people instantly?
Oh yeah. But hey, look, there's another gift on the table over there. Thinking he should have called his girlfriend, and he opens the box.
What's in the box?
Beating you that hideous heart. Yeah, he shoots that ring out of that costume out of the ring. Put it on. Live as the Flash, die as the Flash. Yep, it's Vandal Savage.
Vandal in the house! That's not even ominous. That's funny.
Vandals in the house. So yes, issue 2 from July 87. Man, look at that dress. They love Hellfire's a closet full of his pink dresses. She's like,
I don't honestly think I own a dress at this point.
Oh my.
Thank you, pandemic. I've never had the need to go anywhere for almost a whole year.
It's like, you're lucky I own pants at this point.
Pajama pants, track pants, athleisure wear. We're getting so close to Star Trek jumpsuits. I can feel it, and I'm here for it. It'll make you feel like a superhero. If yours wants to be tight spandex, nobody's gonna stop you.
Hello. How did you?
Maybe you're junk, but
geez.
That's between you and your junk.
My boys need a home, Jerry.
Savage showdown.
Hello. How did you find me? You are the cause of my greatest enemy, but you are not him. I asked my computer.
Wait a minute. What's Savage? Flash and Savage wasn't really like that, but okay. I guess we'll just romanticize history. It's fine.
Exactly. Unless he was talking about Jay or something.
I know exactly.
I asked my computer. It says Flash Wally West. It says he's in Brooklyn.
Oh my god, do you see who watches The Watchmen?
Oh, yes.
Oh, credits.
Oh, my. Branding. Oh, Lord. So Wally had to run that hard out to Seattle, fly back. So there was, well, I can't really say that because there was in the hospital, but I was going to say no sleep till Brooklyn.
No sleep till LaGuardia. Even worse. No offense. Fly JFK or don't fly at all into New York. I'm just saying.
Oh, Lord. So I guess that's the private eye's heart. He finds me out. Then you. Now I must have your heart. What is this? What is this? Poetry? Why do you kill, Vandal? I cannot die. Therefore, I kill.
Okay, that's crazy man logic for sure. Immortality has driven him insane, people.
Oh, Lord. You don't frighten me. I can be behind you or at the police station before you can blink. The Vandal says something about a containment spell. You won't try to stop me? Try the door. While he opens the door, it looks like hell. Well,
Heart of stone.
looks like hell, but it is Brooklyn.
Now that's definitely Newark.
Oh! That hive of scum and villainy.
We're doing me now.
Shh! Nobody tell Charlie.
Pirates, arg.
How did you do that? You never showed such powers to Barry. Barry, the older Flash? Of course. My life is so long, I've forgotten what I can and cannot do. But with the aid of Water Medicine, I've begun an ordering of my abilities and goals. First, to secure a place for myself, for I share the same aspirations as you. Second to Max.
Money.
Oh, so you're trying to win the lottery too? All right. Oh, Lord.
Give me that ticket, boy.
Gimme.
God, that'd be so cool. Second to maximize my potential. What is he, an infomercial? Isn't that a beautiful term?
Oh yeah, he's definitely been up late night 80s watching them infomercials till TV goes off.
These ancient powers must be recharged. That is where the killing comes in. I must kill you to protect my anonymity, and to take your force, to drink your blood and live.
Somebody get Morbius on the phone.
I'll squeeze your heart like a grapefruit. I know, really. Who is this? Tom Cruise? Come on.
That's at Nightwing PDP.
I meant Interview with a Vampire. I didn't mean he was a Scientology vampire, Will. You know that, then. So yes, they just start fighting. Oh, kicks the table at him, hits him with the one of them old phones.
Ooh, that hurts. I dropped one on my foot once at my grandma's house.
Oh yeah,
almost broke a toe.
Those weigh something, kid. Yeah, it's like
back in my day, see, kids, things were made of real material, not just plastic and I don't even know. Cotton balls.
I never disappoint.
So yeah, they're fighting. It's like hitting a cliff. He grabs my right hand, the sprained hand, and squeezes.
He fights dirty.
I let him have it where it counts.
Ooh, right now. Now he hit him in the sack with his knee.
I know.
Bye, Felicia.
This is a good fight scene, actually.
Oh yeah. He freezes. Meat hook still clamped around my wrist. I pivot and give him a perfect. Oh, gives him the old judo flip.
Not judo kick, judo flip.
Sure, fast, especially for a guy his age. But he forgot who he was fighting. Maybe he has Alzheimer's.
Dang.
So yeah, Wally kicks him out the door. I guess through that containment that when you see a boom.
Back at the hospital.
What were you doing? You're supposed to keep this immobile for 6 weeks. What did you do to your wrist?
Wasting butter.
Super speed.
Oh, the butter.
That's why you gotta be ambidextrous. If anything happens to your hand, I should know this.
Whoa.
Gotta be able to eat and do everything else with the other hand. I'm just saying. Pull yourself up and slip into it.
That's what it looked like Vandal Savage was trying to do to him in that apartment.
And I know this is Frankie Kane, but he calls her Francis.
Oh, at least somebody cares about him, kind of, sort of.
Well, for now.
Exactly.
But she's like, he knows that I'm the Flash? Yeah, I figured it was easier that way. And then they take a cab home. Wally shouldn't. It's only 3 stops by subway. I won the lottery!
You're full of beans.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, I found my new saying. You're full of beans.
Full of beans. I'm not kidding. I won $6.5 million. This cab driver, you should talk to my brother-in-law. He's a stockbroker. Now is not the time to invest in aerospace. Yeah, because Hal Jordan be crashing planes.
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
It's okay. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
But yes, now is not the time to invest in aerospace because Hal Jordan be crashing planes. But yeah, oh yes, they go to Frankie's place. Because Wally's place is just, well, damaged. Looked like something imploded. It was throwing off a weird radiation, not atomic or magnetic. Vandal's a magician. But yeah, Wally's saying he has to find Vandal. Maybe he was destroyed when he went through the door. No, he's 50,000 years old. We won't get that. We won't get that lucky.
50,000 years old. That's old.
You think? But yeah, he has to notify the lottery board, call the cops in Thermopolis about the private eye. She's like, give me that. Oh, Lord, the girlfriend. Here, give me the lottery ticket. I'll take care of it.
Smoking like a woman, am I right, fellas?
You can trust me. Thanks, babe. What have you got to eat?
Where's my sandwich? Don't get stuck in that refrigerator, Francis.
Oh my Lord, he jumps on the computer. She has a home Atari and a phone hookup.
Dang. She's living large in the late 80s.
Mr. Flash, sorry, we didn't believe you. The victim's name is Harold Halston. We went to his office, but it had been ransacked. All the files were taken. So yeah, I guess Wally's going through all of his files by computer. I play such a sweet music on the keyboard that it must fall into my charms.
I don't know what's going on.
But yes, there's it comes up a Fifth Avenue antique salon, owned and operated by Mr. Bert Villers, Bon Vivant, Belgian Emir. How convenient. Crossing nationality to cover an ancient trail.
I mean, it's the smartest thing to do before, social media.
And is he
now Keanu Reeves has to go permanently in hiding after he dies this time.
What's his case? Did he just pass out or what? Because the next thing we see
Keanu Reeves is Vandal Savage. Okay, I solved it, guys. Don't worry.
Don't touch his dog. I heard Lady Gaga was gonna hire him.
Nice.
But yeah, next thing you see, he's in bed. Did he just pass out?
Is that post coitus or?
I don't know, man. She's in that robe. I don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's safe to assume it's post coitus. Yeah, he's drinking something. It's definitely post coitus.
That's right. Gotta stay hydrated.
Hello, that's the merch drop. You're supposed to. There you go. For the YouTube kids.
Next day, chump. Oh. Next day, chump. Fastest man alive, indeed.
Hey.
Here's some decaf. The lotto board verified the ticket, but you've got to come in and claim. She's like, damn it, you have to claim the prize. I can't do it. I think they want you on TV shaking hands with the governor or something. Oh no, everyone's going to be after my money.
Exactly.
You could always pass. No, that money's mine. I can't buy happiness, but I can rent it.
Whoa.
Oh, Lord, so yeah, Aries shaking hands with Governor Cuomo.
Wally needs a dog. He doesn't know true love is like. He needs a dog.
Well, his parents weren't the best, so.
Exactly.
The only real father he had died, Barry.
Ooh, and Barry's not the best with kids. He lets his kids run amok. I'm just saying.
Oh, but yeah, there he is on TV shaking hands with Governor Cuomo. Congratulates Wally West, the physics student, to his.
It's a couple of decades too early for that, but okay.
Who's the father?
So it's a couple 2 decades. Like they're both pretty old, so I guess.
But the physics student. Yeah, we kind of forget Wally was studying physics.
He wasn't very good at it.
I was gonna say, yeah, we don't see him using his scientific.
His heart was not in that.
No. When asked what changes this will have on his life, he replied, "I'm going to learn to slow down and enjoy life, but I still intend to pursue my goal of a doctorate in physics." Really?
Never happened.
Never.
Also, they're going to Club Neon, so that's fun.
Let me grab a shower. We'll celebrate my birthday the way it should have been.
Well, the curse of the lottery winners. Just saying.
Yep. But yeah, he checked out that gallery that was closed down. How's your hand? Better. I'm mostly healed while I slept.
Uh-oh.
But yes, Club Neon. He's tipping everybody. He's a big tipper all of a sudden in his purple.
Make it rain!
In his purple suit.
Make it rain.
I don't think that's how people showed up to the club in the 80s. I'm pretty sure. Especially a club called Neon.
Not in a purple tux.
Too much clothing altogether. It was all like mesh and see-through back in the day.
Was he trying to be Prince?
Hey! Worst people to emulate, honestly.
He goes to the club in his purple suit. Next thing you know, he wants to be playing basketball with Charlie Murphy.
And then make your pancakes for breakfast. Dave Chappelle shtick never gets old.
Oh my god. He won the lottery. I'm rich, bitch!
Somebody get Donnell Rollins on the phone. Pull him out of Joe Rogan's studio for the love of God. I don't know how many times I've seen him on the Joe Rogan Experience this year.
Hey man, how much money is Joe Rogan making now, man? I'd be
Got that Spotify money.
I'd be a pimple in his butt too. But she asked him about the hand again. Didn't he say it was all mostly healed? I'm gonna ask about that hand.
She wants to make sure. She might want a back rub.
Talk to the hand. But the gentleman on the mezzanine sends this was the compliments. What gentleman? Oh Lord, that Miller's Gallery. Savage is here.
The guy in the puffy pirate shirt, bro.
The other one, not you, sir.
Burn.
I don't want to be a pirate. But he tells her, "Quick, call the cops."
What are the cops gonna do?
I know. And he whips a chair out the window. And he starts chucking. He chucks a woman out the window.
Yowza.
So Wally literally has to run out of his clothes, run down the stairs.
Okay, quick question. You're making a Flash costume. Are the yellow boots absolutely necessary?
Maybe because I'm used to it, I like it. But I mean, you could do some kind of fancy red and yellow pattern at least. But
especially if you're going to be on TV. Yes, this is shots fired at the TV show.
I mean, unless you tone down I don't know. It's classic.
I mean, if any show was going to lean into the actual comic book stuff, it should have been The Flash. So.
Yes, exactly.
That's all. Just hashtag bitter. That's all.
Come on, Siska. It catches.
I mean, it was a fireman suit technically, so the yellow would have actually made sense. The yellow boots would have made sense.
Exactly. It catches.
Moving on. Just proving a point.
Catches the woman that falls out the window. Take her, call the cops, have them come up to Club Neon. There's a maniac up there on this guy. But
there's a maniac on the loose.
But I'm from Ohio. Were they just like ripping Ohio every issue? But
who's from Ohio? Who wrote this?
Show me on the doll where Ohio.
Somebody's from Michigan. It's a lot of Ohio hate. Somebody's from Michigan.
Show me on the doll where Ohio hurt you. It takes me 4 seconds to get back up to the 27th floor. It's too soon for me to burn like this. Whoa.
There's pills for that.
Exactly. What's going on in there? We can hear screams, but we can't get in. Yep, another containment spell. So Wally runs up to the roof and then comes down through the window. Well, Frankie's trying to using her magnetic powers to throw everything at Vandal Savage. Knives, forks.
Unless you're Magneto, magnetism powers are kind of a waste.
Oh, she stabs her right in the face with a fork.
Stick a fork in him. He's done.
Even calls her by name, and Vandal's like, yes, I know you. I study my enemies. But yeah, there's like nothing left to throw. I'm afraid you don't even have the strength to prevent me from snapping your pretty neck. Your boyfriend has cost me my antique shop. All this over an antique shop?
Oh no, an antique shop.
Oh no. Then that's when Wally comes zooming in, kicks him in the back. This blow would shatter a buffalo's spine. I don't care about these others, but you must die. So Frankie hits him. Frankie hits him with the dessert cart, and Wally chucks him out through the window.
That's pretty dang bold.
I could kiss her. I will. But yeah, Savage starts swearing in some ancient language.
And he teleports.
Oh yeah. They hit him with the cart. He goes flying out the window. He never hits the street. So they don't go back to her place. They go to the Ritz.
Ooh, that's not a good use of your money, buddy.
Oh, listen to him telling her, do you ever think about the consequences of using your power in public?
Too late now.
I mean, he's willy-nilly thrown his identity around. Oh, Lord, I got you something. Look at that outfit.
Lingerie? And the lights go out.
I was going to say, is that slutty French maid?
It must have not been too terribly good because she left him a Dear John letter.
I know. Not everything is done at super speed. Sleep, for instance. Well, she left because he I guess he slept for 20 hours.
That's a Dear John letter. # fight me.
Fran's at school. I think that girl likes me. So then Wally goes over to Titan's Tower. Him and Vic are talking about Savage. Now that you're rich, I suppose you'll join Logan at the yacht club. What about Savage? Should we issue an alert? I don't think so. Forcing him to destroy his viller's identity. He'll want to keep a low profile while he reestablishes. Yeah, Savage is on the loose. Yeah, let's not send out any kind of alert or anything. Ugh.
Plot demands it, buddy.
I guess. So I guess we're just saying, yeah, he won't be back for a couple arcs. Okay.
We got at least 12 issues.
Oh Lord. Then he goes back.
When we do that Titans crossover, we got at least 12 issues to plot that out.
Then he goes back to the Ritz. Are they in room 247? 24/7, baby. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Come out front. What's that? It's a Porsche.
Of course it is. That's what. No offense if you drive a Porsche, but Porsches are for the nouveau riche. It's not a classic muscle car. It's for nouveau riche.
It's Porsche.
It's Porsche.
That's not what Joey Tribbiani tells us. Where are we going? Long Island.
Hey, Papanopoli.
Papanopoli. Where are we going? Long Island. Long Island. Sorry I haven't called. I had to get a broker, an accountant, and a lawyer to keep the greedy people off my back.
Oh, well, you just messed up, buddy. Keep your money under your bed.
I had to get all them to keep the greedy people off my back. Don't be one of them.
You need the money. Gimme.
Well, they're headed to Southampton, so he's not spending his money wisely at all.
Oh Lord! So they're
You know how much that house would actually cost in today's money?
More than $6.5 million.
Yeah, like 120 million.
Well, we put down a down payment.
No. You want to pay that house off. That you'll pay all the interest for the rest of your life. If you got the money, pay it off.
He said he got people. He didn't say he got good people.
Apparently.
Oh Lord! You see when they're stuck in traffic, another ad. Booster Gold.
Nice.
Yeah.
I see you, DC. I see you.
So yeah, Southampton. Where are we going? This is a very Chi-Chi address. You'll see, we're almost there. Shay Flash. And Shay Kane, too, if you'd like.
This, well, then we get the little next month decisions, and it looks like she's, holding up her ring finger, so.
If you like it.
Yeah, this was an interesting way to start out a new Wally West Flash book. That's all that I'm saying. It's interesting. Not bad, not particularly good, just kind of average. But it's the late '80s. They're trying to really set him apart.
And we get to that
because there can only be one Barry Allen.
And we get to that lottery pretty quick.
Really quick.
Is that just like was that like a plot device? So it's like, yeah, we don't want to have to worry about a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah, it makes them look bad charging hospitals for money for hearts and stuff. Definitely. It's solid C+. It's an average start to a late 80s book in DC.
Yeah, true.
A legacy character even to boot on top of that. So unless you were Nightwing, you were not really getting great legacy character treatment, you know? just being real with you.
I mean, I guess they wanted to go a different way. That's why they killed Barry off, but...
Yeah, Barry was too pristine, a pillar of the community. He had that heart. He even cared about his rogues gallery, which is why, I really love Barry Allen. He's the best Flash. Don't at me.
Coincidentally, most of them were retired when he died.
Exactly, right? Mm-hmm. It's kind of like end of an era. Ha ha ha. We're gonna spice things up, and then fans were like, no. I mean, Wally has his fans, and this book does get extremely much better.
Oh, yeah.
But it was a bumpy start.
Oh, yeah, we'll get there.
So what would you give it?
I hate to say it, but yeah, I probably got a C+. Just...
Okay.
I don't know.
Daniel Savage also was just kind of like, womp womp.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of, I don't know, do more with him when he shows up again. But it's just, yeah, I don't know, just some of the dialogue and just, I know what they're trying to do with Wally, but again, I don't know if they had a fully formed plan at this point.
But at least it literally gets better with every issue, though. So.
But I mean, it's always Mark Waid and Jeff Johns for me when it comes to Wally.
Duh. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It is known, Philip.
I know.
It's not like you're going out on a ledge there.
Oh, one day when we get to the Wade stuff, I'll have to reach out again, see if we can get some Mark Waid. Oh, especially if we do some Abracadabra. That's his favorite.
Yes. Hashtag we were robbed on the TV show of Abracadabra.
Maybe issues 67 and 68. Yeah, because he loves his Abracadabra. Because I remember asking him, I'm like, is he one of your favorites? Because he kept popping up. He's like, yeah.
He's just getting his shekel.
All right. So, anything else on fire?
Nope. Give the kids their homework. Drop some sponsors, and let's get out of here.
Drop them like tot. So yes, next week we'll be back with Daredevil.
Good old Maddie Murdock.
All right, come on, open up, you fool.
Oh, I have a perfect idea for the commercial for that too. By the way, we'll have to change it, but it's from a meme.
Okay, very good. But yes, next week in 1 week, back with the Daredevil 270. That Spider-Man team up, the first appearance of Blackheart. And then, of course, be back here in 2 weeks for the Flash 3 and 4.
I promise, it does get better.
Yeah. Get the first appearance. Hey, you TV people, guess Flash 3 and 4 will get the first appearance of Tina McGee.
Woohoo!
And the Kilgore.
Oh, wow.
And he's not a tech guy like in the show. Just watched that one last night.
Yeah, I did like that first half of that season. Definitely.
What, 4?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that season 4 premiere was the best.
It was. It's like, we gotta fix our message. again, but at least it's super interesting. It's actually a season-long arc.
Oh, yeah.
You're just like, okay, where are we going with this? Just wait for it.
All right, Kitty. So, yeah, send your thoughts on the Daredevil stuff, the Flash. Again, Flash 3 and 4 next time. So, yeah, send your thoughts, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow Comic Capers on Facebook, Twitter. Follow the social medias for all of our various shows. Links to this YouTube. That's right.
In the show notes, kids. In the show notes.
Oh, yes. But links to merchandise, links to
Stay hydrated.
Patreon. That's right. Be like Wally West. Stay hydrated. Get yourself a Cape Lunatics cup. Links to everything in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And then remember, support our sponsors, Tweaked Audio.
Get yourself some quality HD audio
Wally could have
for
slept.
podcast listening purposes.
Wally could have slept through that flight with some Tweaked Audio.
Definitely.
Or when he's running across the country. But then also, please get on your home Ataris and go hunt the killer.
Michelle Gray definitely could always use some help. It's an escape room in a box delivered to your house. Good quality time spent with a loved one or even by yourself.
Yes. Use the code Southgate for both of those for a handy discount. And also, please pick up Pod Life the book, now digital paperback. Learn the ins and outs of podcasting from the experts. And
you know, that other guy, Rob Southgate.
Why did your eye drift over to my box?
so, yes, go pick that up on Amazon. When you do, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help us support this show, the network, and that crazed immortal Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain. So
Rob Savage Southgate.
you're weak sauce. Mark my words.
Lilith Hellfire. Speaking of Savage.
If you nerds want to hang out with me on the interwebs, I do live tweet Batwoman Sundays at 8. I'm going to be live tweeting the premiere of Flash and maybe a couple of other episodes. We'll see how the season goes. So yeah, if you're interested in that, at Lilith Hellfire on Twitter. You can follow me on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire 86. If you want some spicy memes, at Lilith Hellfire 69 on Twitter, not Twitter, TikTok and the Gram.
It's ting ting tingling ting ting.
I'm just gonna record that.
Seriously. Everyone should just send me like their recording of their stuff and I'll just play it.
Okay, TikTok's gone too far. I just saw a TikTok for chocolate covered grilled cheese. I'm putting the phone down.
I'm 12 when you need me to be 12.
So now we know what Lil's going to be eating the next time she's hungover.
I'm 12 when you need me to be 12.
Oh boy. Alright, kitties.
Let's zip on out of here.
Run, kids, run!
It's just the Flash now.
Oh my lord, that was funny. What was it, the second or the one episode of season 4 when Barry and Cisco are playing laser tag? Run, Barry, run! Then Barry gets shot and Cisco yells, "You failed this city!" They get shot.
Arrowverse memes. They're not spicy, but they can be funny sometimes.
They get shot by 12-year-olds. Really, Chad? Come on. That's right, kids. Can you tell what Flash is coming back? So yes, next week Daredevil, 2 weeks, Flash 3 and 4. Run for your life. So come back next time. Until then, we'll be back in a flash.